And now I would like to introduce our next speaker, Dawn Gleason.
Yeah.
It would be, what is my time, 5 to 7?
Yes.
5 to 7 minutes, thank you. If when you go out to start your lawnmower and you have to pull that cord more than one time, it could be a clue. If when it finally starts, instead of going, it goes, and smoke is coming out of it, it could be a clue. If when you decide to look further at it and the oil in your lawnmower looks this color as opposed to this color, it could be a clue that it is time for a tune-up. Today I am going to tell you how to tune up your lawnmower. There are a couple of things that you need. There are 3 basic parts to the tune-up: your oil, your filter, and your spark plug. So the first thing I like to do is change the oil. As I showed you, your oil should be more this color instead of this color. If you're lucky, you'll have a lawnmower that has a plug on the bottom that you just need to unscrew and let the oil spill out. But if you're unlucky like me, I do not have a plug on the bottom of my lawnmower. I have to tip it over. So what I like to do is I like to run the lawnmower, get most of the gas out because you don't want your gas getting all over your engine. And then make sure that you are going to tip it on the side that has the plug for the oil. So I take the cap off, I put my oil pan down, and I choose the oil pan. We have 2. One is higher and one is lower. But as I'm tipping the lawnmower, that higher one has a lip, and guess what? If I tip it too far, that tips the lip, and then the oil is all over my garage. So what I do is I tip it and I let it drain, and then I take the paper towels and then I clean the whole area so that there's no oil of the dirty oil left there. I put in the new oil. You have to know your lawnmower. The key with putting in clean oil is not to put too much. So if you're not sure how much that you need, put in some, take your dipstick, clean it so you have the clean, it doesn't have the dirty oil on it, place it in there, and there's a little indicator that will say full. If it's not full, put in a little more and redo your process. The oil you can buy, I bought mine at Walmart, $4. The next step is the oil filter. If your oil filter looks like this,
Ouch.
it could be why your lawnmower is coughing. It should be all white. I'll explain later why mine isn't. But it should be all white when you're putting it in. The supplies you will need for this is, at least with mine, is a flathead screwdriver, my paper towels, and again, the trash can. My filter is located on the side of my lawnmower, and it's just covered with a plastic grate. So all I do, take the flathead screwdriver, turn it once, take off the grate, take out the filter. I like to clean the area. Sometimes there's grass in there, sometimes there's oil. And another step I like to do is I like to write on here why I don't know, just so I have the date when I just last changed my oil filter. The only caveat I would say with that is unless you look at the date, your oil filter is going to look like this. So I'm rethinking whether that is the best place to put it because that one should have been changed a long time ago. The other thing is when you put the oil filter on, make sure that you have the accordion side out. It fits right in there. It's real easy. Put your plastic grate back on, turn your screw, and that part is done. The third step is the spark, that oil filter cost me $6. The third step is to change the spark plug. Spark plug is nothing more than this little thing. Mine is located in the front of my lawnmower. When I took mine out, it also was black. And when it's black, it doesn't have a good contact. And so what you would need for this step, if you have one, is a socket wrench. And this one is actually a spark plug socket. But it doesn't have to be a spark plug socket. You could take just a regular socket. And what you do is there's a cap on there, pull the cap off, take out your your spark plug, put the next one in, the new one, put it back on, put the plug on, and you're done. The spark plug, depending on your model, costs $4 to $5. The thing that's nice about this is this whole tune-up cost me $15. If you don't feel inclined to do the tune-up yourself, you could take it to a place, and a place that I've used for other things is Braun's Lawnmower on 41 in Lutz, and I have the phone number if anyone is interested. The difference is if you take it into them, it will cost you $110 to $125 depending on what they need to do.
Oh my.
Now maybe they might do just a little better job than I could do for $15, but I'm really not sure. So if you feel that you are mechanical enough, you may want to consider the next time that your lawnmower is coughing instead of running, doing your own tune-up. Thank you.